Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm showing how I make my Nigerian meat pies. If you'd like to know how to make meat pies with a flaky crust and a moist filling, definitely keep on watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. I have all ingredients in the description box below, but here are some of the things I'll be using. I have some ground beef, I have my diced carrots, I have some canola oil, brown gravy, some potatoes, my seasonings. I'm using bay leaf, thyme, curry, crushed garlic, and ginger powder. I also have some sliced onion and some spring onions. And for the dough, I have my flour, butter, baking powder, nutmeg, sugar, eggs, margarine, and some evaporated milk. And I'm going to start out with the filling. I'm just gonna stir fry some onions. Then I'll add my ground beef to it and just keep on stirring until the color changes completely. I'm gonna go ahead and add my seasonings to it. You can put additional seasonings of your choice. I'm gonna add half a cup of water and just cover it for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna move on to the dough. I'm gonna start out by adding all the dry ingredients together. So the sugar, flour, baking powder, the nutmeg, and the salt. So I'm gonna mix it all together and then put the margarine into it. I like my meat pie crust to be very flaky, so I'm using quite a lot of margarine. I'm just gonna work that into the flour until I get some breadcrumb-like texture. I'm gonna add the butter to it and work that in as well. Then I'm gonna add the egg and my evaporated milk. And I'm gonna put the water bit by bit because I don't want the dough to be too wet. This is the kind of texture that you want. So I'm gonna wrap this up with a plastic wrap and I'll put it in the fridge for like 30 minutes. So moving on to the filling, I'm gonna add the potatoes and my carrots and some more water. So I'm gonna cover for another 5 or so minutes until the carrots and potatoes are soft but not too mushy. Then I'll add the spring onions and some gravy. This will act as a binder so we don't end up with a filling that's too dry. So I also put some flour and water mixture. So after 30 minutes, I'm gonna take the dough out of the fridge and I'm just gonna start rolling it. I'm gonna sprinkle some flour into a clean surface just to make sure the dough does not stick onto the surface. Then I'll separate into smaller chunks and then roll out with my rolling pin. I'll be using a pot cover to form a circle shape. And I'm gonna brush in some egg wash onto the dough. And then add the filling into the center of the circle. So I'm just going to fold it over and use a fork to press onto the edges. I'm going to repeat these steps until all the dough is used up. I'm gonna glaze the pie with my egg wash and just put it in the oven for about 40 minutes. And this is what the pie is gonna look like when it's done. The pie is very soft and flaky on the outside and it's really moist and tasty on the inside. So I hope you give this recipe a try. You cannot go wrong with it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.